it's Nadej Bailey. Be sure to tune into TPN Live with my Auntie Renee and my Uncle Bobby Peoples.
Hi, my name is Ebony English, and you're watching TPN Live with Bobby and Renee.
Hey, I'm Natia Nicole, and you're watching TPN Live with Bobby and Renee Peoples.
Hey guys, this is Angelica Pugh, choreographer and actress, and I am watching TPN Live with Bobby and Renee. I actually do like the channel. They didn't pay me to say that because I'm under TPN management. I'm watching it. It's good. It's good. You like it too.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Spritz, and you're watching TPN Live with Bobby and Renee.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Jamari, aka Mari. Look, I want you guys to like, comment, subscribe on these videos, and make sure you share it with a friend. You are now tuned in with Bobby and Renee Live. I hope you guys enjoy the show.
What's going on,
Hey,
everybody?
guys.
Y'all know what today is. It is Tuesday.
Tuesday.
That's right. TPN Live with Bobby and Renee. I am your
Yes.
host, Bobby, and this is my other half.
I am Renee.
All right. I said I was going to say something
Thank
there.
you.
But,
You did good.
But we have a nice young guest coming on tonight.
So we got to be on
So
our
we
best
got to be
behavior.
PG tonight. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So
That's right.
we got a young entrepreneur. He's the owner of Chili Barkers.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
And he's going to tell you what Chili Barkers mean and what it is all about. So
listen, guys, before we go, I know you're about to cut to
No,
commercial,
I'm right.
but before we cut to commercial, I just want to brag on this young man a little bit, because when we seen him, I was like, look at his drive, look at his goal, look at what he's doing. You know what I mean? He had his mom right there by his side. He was taking those orders. He has a food truck. So guys, for someone that young to be that motivated and he's ready and willing, y'all got to come back. Let's talk to this young man. Let's ask him questions. Let's encourage him.
That's right.
Anything that you have to say or you want to, ask him questions about, let's go ahead and get it done. We're going to cut to a commercial real quick. And when we come back, we're going to have Mr. La'rell.
That's right.
With us. Okay.
All right. So here we go.
I need something that I can sink my fangs into. Give me some meat. I'm hungry, and I want a giant, fat piece of meat.
It's not all about the fame.
Are you serious? But if you take this gig, it will be good for you.
Just like that, I'm a hungry, vicious bitch, and I want to work on a role that'll actually show what the hell that I'm capable of giving.
It's always about the fame.
All right. So, hey, guys, we got Chili Barkers on here with us. Chili, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. All right. Look at you got a deep voice already. How old are you, Chili?
13.
13. God, you sound like a James L. Jones over there, man. Deep voice over going home.
Nice.
All right. So, hey, for all of our audience who don't know what Chili Barkers is, what is Chili Barkers?
Okay, so what Chili Barkers is, it's a combination of cornbread and chili, but we are the first and only cornbread cupcake company. And for all of you guys who don't know what that is, it is not an actual sweet. It's cornbread rooted into the form of a cupcake, and we put your choice of chili. You get with beans, without beans, a vegetarian, and your two options. You get supreme and the plain.
All right.
Nice.
Hey, tilt the camera just a little bit because you're cutting your head off a little bit. Just tilt your camera off something if you can. There we go. Yeah, we want everybody to see your whole head. There we go.
That's amazing.
All right.
Well, just to let you know, we are super proud of you. We're super excited for what you're doing. That is amazing to be so young and so dedicated and have such a good head on your shoulder. So tell us a little bit more about yourself. Like, how did you actually get started? What was your motivation?
Okay, so at first, Chili Barkers was supposed to be a little snack idea, but my mom, she had an entrepreneur mindset because she had her own business, and she was like, we can make some money off of this because, nobody's ever done this before. So I was like, I don't know. I mean, I'm just hungry. So she was like, no, we could actually do something with this. I was like, okay, we can give it a try. And so we did a trial run with everybody and our friends and family, and they came to the house and tried it, and they said it was good. So we were like, this is it right here. We can do something. Then after that, we started just to get people, wanting us to cater events and do events for them. So we did that. But then everything slowed down with COVID coming. But then after that, we realized that people are on their phones 24/7, ordering food from Grubhub. They're just on their phone. So my mom was like, why don't we do delivery? I was like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. So we got our car. We're like, we're good on mileage. You know, we made a little thing so people can order and stuff. And on the first day, we had like 30 to 40 people, and it was just amazing. We were driving to LA, Upland, Ontario, downtown LA, and it was just storming. So that's really what got us going.
Okay, all right, wow,
amazing.
So, cause now I'm glad you clarified a little bit because you said we started the delivery. I'm like, well, you're only 13, so you're not driving yet, are you?
My mom was driving.
Okay, all right, just making sure, you know what I'm saying. But that's good, man. I mean, so do you do the cooking yourself, or your mom help? Who does the cooking?
I cook everything. She's more on the financial side. She's like my partner.
Okay, all right, that's what's
That's
up.
awesome. I love it.
That is what's up. So one of the things you say about, you know, the whole sweetness and stuff like that, because I'm not a cornbread eater myself, but I eat cupcakes. So why did you decide to do cornbread instead of the actual cupcake, I guess, batter or whatever it's called?
Okay, so at first, the name Chili Barkers came from a corn dog idea. We were going to do a chili corn dog, but the batter wasn't thick enough to hold the chili. So the chili was busting out the batter, and everything was a big mess. And so somebody had pitched the idea, why don't you put it into a cup form, like a cupcake, and so to hold the chili. And so we were like, you know what, that's a good idea. And then we added the toppings because it looked plain, and we tried it, and we were like, this is really delicious. So the Barker came from corn dog, because, you know, dogs bark. So
right.
So that's where it came from.
Okay.
Oh, okay. That was creative. Very creative.
So what grade are you in?
8th.
You're in the 8th grade. All right. So how long have Chili Barkers been in business?
We started in January.
January. Okay.
Awesome.
So this is the flagship year for you.
So actually it started right before the pandemic hit. So once the pandemic hit, how did you handle that?
Well, at first, when the pandemic hit, you know, we were scared. We were like, we don't want to do this no more. We don't want to touch people. We don't want to get sick. Then my mom, we and I came to realize, you know, we pray every day. We take vitamin C. We'll be okay. So we decided that, because like after quarantine hit, everything was going to be back to normal. So you know what? We might as well stack up down and make some money while we're still ahead, while everybody's at home. We're making a good thing out of this and not a bad thing.
Got you. So now, I know you say you do delivery. Cause now when we first met you, we met you out in front of Philly Free. So do you do a lot of pop-ups like that, or how does that work for you?
So how that works, we don't do that a lot. You have to talk to us first. You know, we get the time, the arrangement, where and who and all that. So we don't just pop up and do it anywhere. We have to get the owner and stuff like that and have to talk before we actually just pop up.
Okay. I mean, so do you have any pop-ups coming up in the near future? If people want to, you know, because some people still like to, you know, do that face-to-face transaction. So anything coming up?
Oh, yeah. September 9th. The address is 5650 West Charleston Boulevard, Suite 1. You don't want to miss it. It's a pop-up. We figured at the end of, somewhere in September, you know, it's going to be a little cooler. So we're going to be doing pop-ups again.
Okay. Nice. Awesome. That's cool. Now, I'm assuming are you the only child?
Yeah, I'm the only child.
Okay, all right. Yeah, that makes a lot more sense now that, you know, you and moms are partners.
That's good. Good. He got a good head on his shoulder. Very level-headed.
Well, he's 8th grade.
That's amazing.
He should be, yeah.
And then, you know, and speaking so well. That's another thing. I love it.
Okay.
So you guys are originally from California?
Yeah, born and raised.
Born and raised in California.
All
okay.
Right. So how you like the transition to Vegas? Because we're new here. We just got here 3 months ago. So how you like it?
We've been here for 2.5 years now. It was actually really different because, you know, we went from, you know, trees and birds and smelling the flowers to straight desert and dry heat. Like, you know, like in the movie, it goes up, then it just drops. That's kind of how it was for Vegas. Like,
Okay. So when you're not in the kitchen making up these nice chili cornbread concoctions, what do you do in your spare time? Like, if you have spare time?
Well, my mom would say getting on her nerves, but usually I play video games. I like to dance. I do my homework most of the time because, you know, I'm in 8th grade. It's a lot, so I like to chop that down into segments. And what else I do?
That's it?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I can think of right now.
So when we met you the first day, one of our sisters, she was here in town from Atlanta, and she supported and purchased one of your Chili Barkers, and she was blown away by it.
Matter of fact, she's on right now.
Yeah, she's on right now. She just said, "Yummy food." Yeah, she's watching right now. So we'll tell everybody once we know about all of your pop-up locations and stuff. We'll definitely be spreading the words because people come and visit Vegas all the time, and sometimes they may not want the food on the strip. They want to go off the strip, and to be able to support you would be amazing. So yes, but she was on now and she said, "Yummy food to you."
So I have a question. Do you have any expansion plans? I mean, I know you got cornbread going now, so anything that you want to add to the menu?
So as far as menu and expansion, I do have a new thing coming out. It's called the Scooby-Doo Special. It's where we're gonna put bacon and tomatoes on the chili barkers, so something to add to the list of things you can get. And also, as far as like business expansion, my thing is we are gonna start doing a trailer tour. Since we have our trailer truck now, we're gonna attach it to our truck and take chili barkers on tour in different states. So we'll keep you guys posted on that when that's coming out. And we just want to get chili barkers the word, not just in one place but multiple. I do not want to be stationary. I want people to know about chili barkers and hear the word.
Okay, well, I was about to ask you that. Were you interested in doing a brick and mortar location? But I guess you had to answer that one.
You say you want to be mobile. You want to go everywhere. So I did see that you guys just got a trailer. I believe I've seen it on your Instagram. So congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That is amazing. That is amazing. I mean, so like being a young entrepreneur at 13 years old, like what are some of the challenges that you've had so far, if any? I mean, if you don't, that's great. But some of the challenges you may have had starting out.
Definitely some people thinking of my age, trying to take advantage, trying to slide over on the prices and this and that. But, mom monitors that. So she's like, nope, sorry, nope. Like she always makes sure she double checks the messages and stuff. Because, I text them too, but she always makes sure she goes through them and tells me what and what not to say and just trying to slide over on me. But she definitely got my back on that one.
Well, you know what? Hey, I'm 46 years old, and she does the same thing with me when I text people. So that continues to do that. So don't worry. You in good hands. Let the woman handle the text message because I be done said something crazy and I said it.
Yeah.
So
I gotta keep a close eye. So that's good. Moms, look out like that.
Okay, all right. So where do you see chili barkers in the future? I mean, I know you want to do different locations, stuff like that, but you're 13, so by the time you're 18, 5 years, what do you want to accomplish?
Definitely having a restaurant, somewhere like probably out here in Vegas, somewhere to make a grand opening. Like I said, I do want trailers, but I do want somewhere that people know where it's at. If people come to Vegas, they want to come here, because of course having trailers and being, all over the place is good too. But I want a place where people can be like, okay, we're going to go there. We can stop there and do this and that. So yeah, that's what I want accomplished.
Well, that is good, man. Like I said, 13-year-olds don't think like that. So
right, exactly.
I don't know what your mom was feeding you, but she's feeding you some good food there because your brain cells is all over the place and you're like in the right direction to go places.
Mama's doing an amazing job.
So so like how long have you been cooking? I mean, you're 13, so how long have you been personally cooking in the kitchen?
I started when I was about 7 or 8. I started just making simple eggs, I think the first time I made them, I think I burned them and they got stuck to the skillet. And my grandma was like, no, you gotta add butter. I was like, no, it's fine, it's slippery. But I didn't know once it cooked, it got hard and stuff. So it got hard. So then after that, I started trying some new things like chili and chips. Also, our menu, we have chili and chips. So I was just putting chili inside of Doritos and making it like that. Then I started
sounds pretty good.
And stuff like that. So yeah, I started about 7 or 8.
7 years. Okay. So would you go to college and to take up culinary and stuff like that, or you just want to just go straight entrepreneur and just start your business without going to college?
I might. That's something I haven't really discussed about yet. It's not something I haven't really thought of, but I will get back to you on that one.
No, I mean that's cool. I mean, because like I said, the college situation. You're still young.
Yeah.
Trust me, I just graduated college 3 years ago. so don't I just got my degree 3 years ago from college, so it took me 20 years to get mine, so there's no rush to do it. But I've been in business longer than that, so and I've been doing very well with that. But to me it was important to have a paper, a degree that said that I accomplished something, because when I'm sure your mom can agree, when I grew up and my wife grew up, we was taught to go to school, get a job, and go work for somebody else.
That's right.
But see, you're working for yourself now. You see what I'm saying? So that paper may not mean as much to you as it did to us growing up, because like I said, we was instilled with that.
Right.
You know what
right.
I'm saying? So don't rush it. You know what I mean? If you're doing good for yourself, hey, you know, make it happen. Bill Gates was a college dropout. Look over here. You know what I'm saying? So just put it out there.
So it's really up to you. I mean, mommy will tell you better than we will, but of course, you know, just make sure you stay on the right path and being an entrepreneur and knowing that, hey, this is my business and nobody can take it away from me. You keep that mindset, you're good to go. So that's amazing. Yeah. We're super proud. Now, as far as the brick and mortar, like, do you see that happening in the next 5 years or the next 6 years? What do you think?
Yes, definitely. Probably around the next 5 to 6 years, as you said.
Okay.
Would you like to franchise it eventually, like having people buy into your franchise and having them all over?
I mean, you could probably do that now. Find some other 13-year-old kids in other states and cities and say, hey, look.
It's a franchise business.
Use that name and pop it out there. I mean, that's good, man. I like to see kids like yourself doing this kind of hustle than other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you're not wasting time on Fortnite and stuff like that.
All day, yeah.
Was that you don't play?
Our next goal is definitely to get to Shark Tank, somebody who can really help us get to that next level.
So what would it take to get you to that next level? You know, from your standpoint, what would it take? Obviously, finance, but what use of that finance will get you to the next level? Like, what is it that you think you need to right now to get you to that next level?
Well, definitely a lot of shares, you know, just to click in the share button, you know, a share goes a long way. Just one share, you know, you can get it to that person. Kind of like the butterfly effect, you know, if you share it to that person might know somebody and somebody might know somebody. And if you just get the word out that Chili Barkers is doing this, then that would definitely help me out.
Okay. Well, I mean, definitely we're going to do our part on helping that. So you got us for us. Like I say, I'm not a cornbread eater myself.
And I love cornbread.
She loves cornbread.
And I love chili, and I love them two together.
Right.
So we will definitely be visiting your pop-up shops to get some more. And
I just get a cup of chili.
Oh, you can also put in delivery right now if you want to. Because right now, because of the heat, we're not doing pop-ups personally, but we are doing deliveries.
Okay, so you're doing the delivery. So how would anyone be able to get in contact with you?
All you have to do is go to Instagram, go into our DMs, and then you can, or Facebook, you can just tell us what kind of chili you want, how many cupcakes, your toppings, and all your sides and stuff like the drink and the hot Cheeto. Then we'll inbox you, tell you your prices. There is a small delivery fee, and then we'll go on from there. Then we'll tell you how long it's going to take and what time we'll be there.
Now, obviously, you're doing it in Vegas. Is there like a radius? How far you're going to go? What part of Vegas, or do it matter? Because like we're on Southwest ourselves, so like, you know, do it matter how far you'll go out?
Not really. We've been out farther before.
Okay. All right. Okay. So I know mom's in the corner over there with her shoulder showing. She ain't want to be on camera. But mom, if you could just peek your head in, how proud are you?
I'm sorry. What was it?
How proud are you?
I'm beyond words, to be honest. I'm very proud of him. Just the more and more he talks, and that's why I was like, this is more him because I don't have to do this anymore with him, or kind of like, hey, say this. Like, he knows. Like, I trained him, or we talked about even before we got to this level, because I was like, when you get to this level, they're gonna want to talk to you. Mm-hmm. This is you. You're the face. So I tell him, when it comes to finances, that's me. You talk to my mom, this, that, and the other, but when it comes to running his business, he knows. I told him he's going to be, you know, he can work. If one day none of his staff shows up, he can kick in because he knows how to do his job, versus out of, you know, some people, they've never stepped foot into the restaurant, but they're telling people what to do. I said, I want you to know both ends, from cleaning to mopping to scrubbing the floors, getting it done, and knowing both sides. So I'm extremely proud of him, for him to even be able to answer, do interviews. He's gotten so many nominees and things like that. We have a secret coming out, so y'all stay tuned. Make sure you guys watch out for his entrepreneur motivational that he does, because we're getting ready to tell this big leap that he's gotten and exposure. We thought we were just on one level, and clearly there's other people seeing him. So
well, that's
proud of him. In college, he been to college already. He went to college with me. He was in class with me. So he probably like, college again? No.
Well, hey, you know what, awesome. Mom? I don't know what you did, but whatever you did, I think you should write a book on it, because I'm quite sure some parents would love to do what you did with your son here. So kudos to you.
We're working on a mom and son, because we get a lot of inboxes and people are like, well, how did you do this and what I did? So we're working. We give kind of little snippets because we're building up, and we have somebody working with us to finish a workshop that we can do for parents and young entrepreneurs as well.
Okay.
So we're working on that. We drop jewels here and there, but we'll give more in depth, like stories we have, like how when we didn't agree, but we still push past it because a lot of parents get to the point where they want to take over their kid's business. He made the whole menu. He can cook it. He can do it all by himself. Literally, like, it's been a few days where I'm not feeling good and he's got the whole thing set. He's all right, Mom, let's go. I still push past it on my not feeling days, but he can cook everything by himself. From the Kool-Aid, the hot Cheeto Rice Krispy Treats, the whole menu is him. We probably argued back and forth on what should be on there, but I decided and realized it's his thing. So I'm very proud of him. I'm okay to be saying I'm a worker for my child because I trained a child the way he should go.
That's right.
And he's doing his part, and I'm very, 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 very extremely proud of him. No matter what they thought about us, probably when I was 15, me having a kid at 15 to now, we've proven them all wrong. So I'm very
listen, just by saying that, you've broken all barriers, baby.
Yes.
You've broken the stereotype of, young women raising men. You know what I'm saying? And they turn out a certain way, and you've broken that. So I don't know what your family dynamics are like, but just in generations period, you've broken that generational curse. So kudos to you. Kudos to you.
I'm very proud of him as being a leader. I think I've always raised him as being a leader and not a follower. We stick by that quote every day.
That's right.
And, I'm extremely proud to say this is my son, this is my baby, even on his good days, his bad days. I'm very, very proud of him, and he's gonna be a big brother really soon, so I'm very, very proud of him. So
congratulations. Cool. So
I'm kind of slowed down on our pop-up because I couldn't do the heat. Health-wise, I couldn't do the heat, so it's just kind of we can hand deliver, keep our mask on, gloves, and hand out the window just for our health and getting him back on schedule for school. And he's learning about balance, so I'm proud of him about that too.
Well, that is good. Now, I know you said something about employees. Do you have employees? And if so, how many employees you have on staff?
No, I'm the employee.
Oh, you know? Okay. Oh, all right. So
she's the employee.
Okay. So
I said I'm okay with saying that. As far as me, I've owned my own salon, my own hair company, my own store. I do events now for, in Las Vegas. I've traveled to Atlanta. We did Atlanta, Dallas, California. We've done events all over, and now it's just like I've kind of people like I still do events. We just did an event last month, me and him. So a lot of events now I've collabed with my son, just showing an opportunity for kids at this age that you can do it.
Okay.
So I prepared him to get ready for big events like the Taste of Soul for next year. We've been saving up. They're like, that's $3,000, and we like, all right, let's do it. But we know we can make, some people try to argue me down like $25 for a vendor fee. I'm like, we looking at $30,000 for a vendor fee. Like,
right.
You want to spend that money, you got to get in that mindset. So I think, and even some days he reminds me, I learned one thing I can tell people, if I didn't learn anything from my son, was how to keep going during this pandemic and heat. And I'm like, if he can be outside at 12, 13 years old in 107-degree weather, excuses are nothing to us.
Yeah.
Listen. That's no joke, because when we seen you guys, it was about 130. Yeah. So
that's why we was at Philly Freeze trying to cool off. Right. So I definitely get. So I got a question. So like, I understand you guys are business partners, but how does that separate from the mom and son relationship?
Good
I mean,
question.
If he does something bad or something like that, how is that punishment, or if there's a punishment, into that? Like, hey, you can't make no money today. You're going to go to your room. Like, how does that work?
Yeah.
So we've worked, like I said, that's a big thing with parents and their kids in business. We have learned to do signs. If one is getting, like, we learned to do, like, head nods, like, hey, Mom, you get it today. Hey, son, like, that ain't it. You remember, I'm still your mama. Like, we've learned to do that. So instead of us being out in public or being like, La'rell, like, I don't have to be Mom. We can keep professional.
Gotcha.
Wisdom. It didn't take a long conversation, but it does take a lot to communicate. And I'm like, hey, what's our thing? Send the nod, like, Mom, you're doing the mom thing again. Like, so,
uh-oh.
It took us probably maybe a month to get that. Now at this point, I just take orders because I was in the kitchen trying to help him prep. And now at this point, I've learned. It is a learning process, and I've learned to just, we don't even got to do the head nod. I take orders, here's a paper, and he can do everything by himself. So it does take but when he's not a troublemaker. And that's not right to brag, but I'm very excited. He's not a troublemaker. He's very articulate kid. He's very mature for his age. A lot of people question like, how old is he? He still might do, you know, teenage stuff where he's like, oh, mom, he still has to do chores. He still has to do things around the house. And he will get fussed at if they're not done. But for the most part, I can say a few words and he's up and go. We passed the whooping phase because I believed in belt to butt.
Hey.
I'm past that phase. He knows I can give an eyebrow. He's like, all right, I guess.
Well, that is really good. I'm proud of that.
Continue respecting your mom like that, and just know that, you know, she has your best interest at heart no matter what. I was a teenage mom too. I was 18, pregnant 18, had him at 19. And so I understand, right? Walking across stage pregnant, you know, getting my high school diploma. So I definitely understand what you're doing with your son. My son and I, we were close like that too. And it was just he and I. My husband I got my husband, but you know, it just takes a lot of courage and willpower, especially being African American and raising these boys. I put a post out there like, we are not okay right now. Mm-hmm. You know, it's scary times for our young men. And he is a prime example of they are better children. They're good children, great children out here doing things, great African American children out here doing things. We're not all thugs. We're not all out here into gangs, and we're not doing things that we're not supposed to be doing. You know, that's a very small percentage.
That's right. But we need to highlight people like him, though.
Yes, absolutely.
We need to highlight more of that because there's a lot more just like him out there that we don't know about. So we need to highlight that. And we need to encourage that, you know what I'm saying? Because we have a 10-year-old together. So, you know, we want to make sure he can look up to you, even though you're only 3 years older, but still he can look up to you and see that you can do it, he can do it as well. So you're definitely a role model, even if you don't want to be one, but you are, you know, at 13. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So continue to be on that path, man. Like I said, I can't stress enough. I didn't have my first kid till I was 22, so I don't, you know, that's
did good.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I did, but I got a lot of them.
Yeah, that he did do.
But that's neither here nor there, though, man. So I can say I am very proud of you. You know, we don't want to take up too much of your time, but we do appreciate the time that you did give to us.
Yes.
We know you're an entrepreneur, and you know, time is money. So you got things you got to do. So is there anything that you want to say to some of the audience who are watching? Because we got people watching from, I see people from Atlanta right now on here. So we got people from Atlanta. That's where we're from. So are actually watching it. So if you want to say something to them, give us some more information about your stuff. Matter of fact, Shannon here, she's on Vegas. She want to know where's your business located. Shannon, he's going to tell you that right now.
The address is 5650 West Charleston Boulevard, Suite number 1.
All right, so that's where you can find them at locally, but you can also reach them on Instagram. Give me your IG.
It's Chili Barkers, Chili CHILY Barkers BARKERS, and all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter.
Okay.
So you can reach him there. He's more mobile, Shannon. So they're taking orders right now. So if you go to the his Instagram and you DM him, right? You can give him your order. You can probably see the menu. They can see the menu and everything on your Instagram and your Facebook. So you can order that way. So right now he's
everything
mobile.
On there for everybody. Menu, the daily schedule, because we know some people kind of forget. So we post daily, like what time we're doing everything. We're getting ready to go to Atlanta, so we only have today and tomorrow to do deliveries. We leave Thursday.
So okay. Just walking on the streets, just say hi. We won't be doing a pop-up, but we just be on vacation. So
on vacation. I'm about to say, because I got my girl Charlie right now. You know, she's on live right now. You know, she's a good person to know out there in Atlanta. She knows she can plug you in. So hopefully you guys can meet up. You know what I'm saying? Charlie, definitely hit him on the Instagram.
Tell her to follow us. We'll be posting different pictures of places we're
going
on vacation, but keeping everybody updated. Like I said, we'll do daily, and then we'll let people know when we get back. We'll still be doing deliveries. I think probably until about September. We'll do a few pop-ups, so just follow everybody. Everybody just follow him just to make sure you stay tuned on everything and see what he has coming up and all the good news that he has to share, which we're really excited to share. Like he's speechless, so I can't wait.
We can't wait to hear.
We get approval to tell everybody. We're waiting for that.
Well, we can't wait to hear. We can't wait to hear. And like I said, we see great things in this young man. Mama, you did a good job. So we appreciate you guys' time. If you want to give any shout outs, to anybody who may be watching, you can do it right now. If not, we're going to, end this.
Okay, shout out to the Classified Hair and Beauty brand. That's my mom's company. Shout out to her. Also, shout out to Such by Dre. He is the one who lets us borrow his studio every day in the hot heat. We borrow his Wi-Fi, his AC. And so shout out to him, definitely.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay, well, thank you guys. We really appreciate you guys.
Thank
And
you.
much success, and we hope to see you guys real soon.
Yes.
You get your cupcake and put your order in.
We definitely will.
All right, guys, take it easy.
Bye.
Awesome. Great. That was a great interview with a young entrepreneur, 13 years old, guys. Look, if you had a dream to be a business, you 45, 50 years old, you haven't did it yet, what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
What's wrong with you?
Listen, these babies are coming. They taking over. They doing the doggone thing. So, guys, we there's no excuse.
No excuse at all. Now, but if you don't have a business, support other people's businesses, and we definitely support Chili Barkers. Go ahead and give him a shout out and make. What's wrong with you?
The sun.
Oh, you're bright.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, guys, we really appreciate you guys tuning in with us. For those who are still watching, don't forget, Thursday, we'll be doing a live virtual premiere of our movie, The Actor's Life.
Yes.
Right here. You can watch it right on YouTube or our Facebook. And if you have not, please make sure that you are subscribed.
Oh, and yes, click on the notification bell. Another thing today, our movie dropped today.
That's right. Yes. For the guys who do not know, our movie Taboo 2 has dropped on social media platforms such as Amazon Prime, Vudu, Fandango Now, and Hoopla. Yeah, so those are streaming platforms. Yeah, it's a platform called Hoopla.
Okay. Yeah. Those are the streaming platforms.
Those streaming platforms.
Yes.
The streaming platforms.
You can see the movie. You can go and see the movie.
That's
and
right.
Check it out.
Check out Taboo 2.
You can actually order a physical copy, I believe, right now from Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon. Yeah. So those who still do DVDs, not too many of you guys out there, but some of them do.
Some people get them for keepsake.
Right, yeah. Especially independent films, stuff like that. The actors in them and stuff like that, they buy them for their family, and the family members buy them. And I think Shamika, the star of Taboo 2, she's doing it in Louisiana. She's doing a premiere of her own, and she's bringing people out to, she's signing an autograph, taking pictures. So can't wait to see that.
Yeah, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so that's amazing. So anyway, guys, I hope that you enjoyed Mr. La'rell with Chili Barkers. If you haven't done so already, make sure you go to his Instagram and his Facebook, Snapchat, all across the social media platforms is Chili Barkers, Chili with one L.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct?
Barkers, yeah.
Barkers.
With an S.
Okay, so y'all make sure y'all go and check him out. Follow him. Lift him up, support, guys, support. If you're here in the Las Vegas area, make sure you guys support.
And also, like I said, if you don't order or buy anything, just share. Just share his information. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what I'm saying? It costs you nothing but a click of your finger.
That's it.
All right, guys. So we're going to end this video how we do all of our videos with 1, 2, 3, and peace.
Hi, I'm Emmy-nominated Melvin Jackson Jr., actor and producer. You're watching TPN Live with Bobby and Renee. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Nitra. I'm an extras casting director and a DDP yoga instructor, and I'm watching TPN Live with Bobby and Renee Peoples, and you should too.
I need something that I can sink my fangs into. Give me some meat. I'm hungry, and I want a giant, fat piece of meat.
It's not all about the fame.
Are you serious? But if you take this gig, it will be good for you.
Just like that, I'm a hungry, vicious bitch, and I want to work on a role that'll actually show what the hell that I'm capable of giving.
It's always about the fame.